YouTube! Smooth the Trucker here. Hey, it's Friday and I took my solo test today, and guess what? I passed! Woo! So yeah, I passed my solo test today. I'm super stoked about that. I'll let you know what happened. Basically, this morning we showed up in the Denver yard, and they had to start testing me right away. First thing they made me do was do a solo questions. So they have like 70 different solo questions they ask you, and just got to prove that you're competent and you know how to answer the questions, and just general like trucking questions about hours of service, and about what do you do if you got to call OTRS, which I'll get to you about that in a second, but and just general knowledge questions and stuff. Anyways, once you pass all the solo questions, you move on to a mapping. So they have a map. The route they made me did was from Atlanta, Georgia, down through Salem up to Salem, Oregon. So they have a route, with different routing. You follow it on the atlas. They give you like a highlighter. You got to highlight the route, and then once you pass the route, or the mapping part, you got to go to the mileage directory and just prove that you know how to read an atlas and figure out the distance between two cities. So yeah, after all that was done, then we moved on to the actual driving the truck part. So they had made me do a chain test, because we've been having a lot of drivers that have been getting in trouble out here with the snow and the ice. So now it's mandatory we have to put on chains as part of the solo test. So they made me, it's pretty cold and muddy, but I had to crawl underneath the truck and put on chains. So I did that, and luckily once that was done, then we moved on to a backing. So the way it works here at the Denver yard, I'll get out of the truck and show you what the yard looks like in a second. But basically, you'd back your trailer. It's like a 60-foot, trailer back between, it's 53.5 actually to be exact, but yeah, 53.5-foot trailer in between, the threshold. So 2 set points, and they used trailer as a threshold. So I passed, that, and then we had a driving test, very similar to the DMV driving test. You go out and pass the driver test, and I did all that. So woo, stoked. And now I got my own truck, you guys. This is I named her Big Bertha. She's massive. She's a gigantic semi truck. Let me give you a little. This is my sleeper right here. I got to. I still have to do some bedding and stuff. Got a top bunk up here. I could put extra storage up there. It's kind of a mess right now. I got all my stuff. I got to organize it still, but it's a 2017 Cascadia Freightliner semi truck. They just assigned me today. So here's Big Bertha. A little bit older than Lana's truck, but not by much. Just like hers was a 2019, but mine's a 2017. So still not shabby at all for a first truck being assigned. I got my everything charging in here. Let me get out here and I'll give you guys a little tour of the outside, show you around the Denver yard here, and also I'll give you a little show Big Bertha off and let you guys check her out. She's pretty sweet. All right, so there's Big Bertha right here. She's massive. 2017 Cascadia Freightliner. It's pretty awesome. It's got everything I need. It's got the 5th wheel skid plate, all my hoses, everything Smooth the Trucker needs is right here next to Big B. This is the Denver yard. We keep all the bobtails, we call them, is the tractors without connected to trailers right here. Then we got all of our trailers all the way down the line down here, more trailers. I could walk further, but it's pretty cold out there. We got, people trying to sleep and stuff, but isn't that sweet? Look at that truck. Yeah, I'm stoked, you guys. Running solo now. I got my own vehicle, so, mentor. This is when they say this is when the true test begins, actually, because if anything goes wrong, it's basically on me at this point. I'm the one that's got to figure it out. But for example, the OTRS. So big Bertha here. I got in the truck after they assigned me Big B, and she won't start right now. The battery's dead. So I had to call over the road support, and they're sending me out a service truck to get that fixed. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get the service truck out here, and hopefully I'll get Big B running again, and hopefully get a load going so I can get out of here and take a couple days off and see the family again, because it's been over a month since I've been home, and I'm ready to go back and see him a little bit, and then get back on the road and start running it hard. And yeah, that's the plan. You know, I'm stoked. Really good day today. Passed my solo test, and now we're moving on to the next phase. And that's what I got for you guys today. All right, let's move the trucker out tonight.